So the JP Dokkan Twitter account has tweeted out the information for the new EZA Fusions card, so we're going to go into their translations, and we also have some other JP Dokkan news, so stay tuned and watch the entire video so you don't miss out of what is going to happen on the JP side of Dokkan Battle. First off, we're going to check out the most important EZA of them all, which is Chowman. His leader skill is now a physical type leader for 3 key and 100% stat boost. When it comes to leader skills for these Fusions cards, they should be similar to the previous Fusions cards, so don't expect too crazy of a change. And for the SA, for the Chowman, he raises attack defense for 1 turn, supreme damage to all enemies, and sacrificing 10% HP. His passive skill now is attack plus 100%, defense plus 200%, and additional attack plus 100% when performing a super attack. Medium chance for attacks to become critical hits, which is really good. An additional key plus 10, and attack plus 300% when HP is 50% or lower. So now he's actually really defensively good, because he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and he gets the defense of 200% at the start, and he should be good in World Tournament and somewhat decent in other events. I don't have him personally, so I don't know how you run him outside of World Tournament, so hopefully you guys find him very useful. Next, we'll look at the Int Selza. Int's leader for 3 key and 100% stat boost, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage and greatly lowers the enemy's defense. I like that they're all getting like raised attack and defense. It's always a good effect bonus for a super attack. Attack and defense plus 120%, recovers 10% HP at the start of the turn. An additional attack and defense plus 100% when launching a super attack if HP is 50% or higher. So, very solid again. Although most of these Fusions cards don't tend to have a lot of categories or like miss out on categories that I feel like should have, just having that big percentage boost increase from the EZA is going to make them much more viable. So you should be able to run them on a dedicated Fusion team, a dedicated Transformation Boost team, or a crossover team, no problem. Because before their Extreme Z Awakening, it was still kind of iffy to run them on any of the categories that they do have. So, thankfully, they did get an EZA. But honestly, I would have still liked it if they waited a whole year, to be honest, because now they've peaked. And I have no idea if they're ever going to release more Fusions cards in the future. So this might be the last time we ever see any Fusion celebration kind of deal ever. Next, we're going to look at Cool Eza. He's an STR leader for 3 key and 100% stat boost, greatly raise attack and raise defense. So now he's stacking real fast now, causing supreme damage to the enemy. Attack and defense plus 120% when launching a super attack, high chance of launching additional super attack, which is great. Critical chance plus 10% per super attack performed, up to 30%. Attack and defense plus 30% to all Fusion category characters or extreme class Wicked Bloodline characters. I don't know why they have to put extreme class like there was any super class Wicked Bloodlines. I don't think there is any, so maybe it's a little hint on a super Wicked Bloodline member. But yeah, still a second and third slot unit, unfortunately. But a very, very good upgrade. You can now focus on the maximum additional because he gets a crit chance built in already. And he's already getting a launching additional super attacks, so the triple super attack is going to become more likely. And he could be a really nice support in a Wicked Bloodlines team in just a floater spot, or just any Fusion category team in the floater spot. Since he can raise his attack and defense pretty well, it shouldn't be too bad to keep him as a floater unit. Next, we're going to go through Janembu's EZA. He's a tech-type leader for 100%, raises defense at an infinite rate, supreme damage, and greatly lowers the enemy's defense. Attack and defense plus 120%, and additional attack and defense plus 60% per extreme class ally attacking in the same turn. Very big boost. Excluding self, of course, still. Medium chance to evade enemy's attack, and guard all attacks on the evaded turn. So as long as he evades one, he gets guard, and he raises defense at an infinite rate. Huge. Recovers 30% HP after receiving an attack at the end of the turn. So he's a healer as well. And a fat 33% minus to the attack of the attacked enemy. So this guy's actually really good in all situations. LGE or long events. And Super Battle Road, essentially, if you can run him in Super Battle Road. I actually don't even know what categories he does have. So Transformation Boost and Margin Power and Fusion. So he has 3 categories that he can be ran in. And be very, very, very strong in, because he can guard, making him a really good defensive unit. Then for Wirus, physical type leader for 100% stat boost, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers the enemy's defense. He changes tech and int key spheres to physical key spheres, attack and defense plus 150%, attack and defense plus 30% to all Fusions or Realm of God category allies on the team when 3 or more key spheres are collected. So it's like a Janemba or Pycon kind of character where the buffs happen only when you collect the key spheres. High chance to evade enemies' attack if 5 or more key sphere are obtained. An additional attack and defense plus 70% while attacking when 7 key spheres more obtained. Don't know if you still value grabbing as that many orbs for him, but at least he's a good orb changer still, and he's got a solid amount of attack and defense still. And of course, being a support makes him even more useful in the Fusions and Realm of Gods categories. So I should expect him to be ran in Realm of Gods, even though that category is busted in a lot of your guys' teams now, I'd assume, as just a floater spot unit, because the orb changing is really nice on a Realm of Gods team where there's just a lot of LRs in it, and very easy support to get as well. Just 3 or more key spheres. That should be just a given. And of course, because he raises attack and defense on the SA, like a lot of the Fusions characters do, he should be defensively good in the 3rd slot or the 2nd slot, however you want to run him. And theoretically, he should be just like almost invincible if you do get the 7 or more key spheres obtained. At least it's not locked between like colors or anything. You just need to get the right keys. You just need to get some sort of key spheres. It's usually going to be physical. So yeah, that is all of the Fusions EZA details. Also, we've got the stats of all of the Fusions EZA. And bro, they have like insane stats, by the way. Like 19,000 HP with Chow Man, 18,000 attack with Selza. His defense is a little bit on the lower side, but look at these stats. They're crazy. Cooliza's stats are overall just massive. I like Janembu and Cooliza. I think those two are like probably my favorites, and then Wirus as well. Unfortunate for Chow Man. I think Selza's probably my least favorite. Chow Man's just, you know, better than Selza because, you know, it's Chow Man. And we're also still waiting for the Mighty Mask EZA details. We do have a little glimpse of what is happening with him. So as expected, he's going to awaken from the Tech Mighty Mask with these new medals. It's probably going to be added a new stage in order to Dokkan awaken him. He's not using any old medals, so it's going to be a new stage, which will get him to TUR status. And then, of course, he's going to EZA as well, going from a level 120 unit with SA 15 to a level 140 unit with SA 20. So this is the first unit in Dokkan Battle history, other than LRs, that's going to get SA level 20, which is insane because it's a free-to-play unit. I really like that. Depending on his passive and the future Super Strike passives, Super Strike cards could be meta. And there's also a bonus drop rate where you can use World Tournament characters in order to, I believe, get more medals for the Mighty Mask, so it's quicker. It might mean that it might not be a traditional Extreme Z area. We'll just have to find out when the event releases on the 6th of January, which I will be live streaming over on my Twitch channel when that does go live. So twitch.tv/JPhanta, link in the description. Also, we've got some global news. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you global peeps. You don't have too much because your celebration has been announced already, but you did get top grossing. Unfortunately, it was just one country, and I feel like they should change it. I know there's like multiple countries could potentially get it, and then you get like a crazy amount of Dragon Stones. But I think they gotta realize like Dokkan Battle is not top grossing as much as it used to be back in like 2 years ago. So now we're just getting 7 Dragon Stones for top grossing, while JP gets like 30 for top grossing, which is way more better. I feel like they should bump it up to like 15 per country or something. But thank you, France, for spending money on Dokkan Battle. It's always great to see free stones. So they just tweeted out the rest of the EZAs confirmed on JP. We've got the EZA Goten and Trunks details, the base Vegetos, as well as the Majin Buu Saga EZA details, and we'll go through the translations for them as well. We're going to start off with the LR Goten and Trunks EZA because that's the most anticipated one. Their leader skill is Super AGL types, Key plus 4 and 120% stat boost, Extreme AGL types, 3 key, and then 90% stat boost. The 12 key super effect has a 50% chance of either getting the Fat Gotenks super attack or the Skinny Gotenks. For the Fat Gotenks, you raise your own defense by 30% and cause Mega Colossal damage to the enemy. Just a quick edit, the translation here is wrong. It is not Mega Colossal damage, it's just a regular Colossal. Skinny Gotenks is the worst one out of the bunch because it lowers your own defense for 1 turn. For the 18 key super, it is still a 50% chance on getting either Super Saiyan Gotenks or Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. The Super Saiyan Gotenks raises defense by 30% for 1 turn. And the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is obviously the best one, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes Mega Colossal damage to the enemy. For the passive skill, they can get a Key plus 5 all the way to Key plus 10 randomly at the start of the turn. Attack and defense plus 150% when performing a super attack. plus an additional attack plus 50% when performing an ultra super attack, medium chance of evading the enemy. So obviously that is a big boost when it comes to defense. They do get a nice little boost in attack as well, especially with the second effect when you get a 50% attack bonus when performing an ultra super attack. They got some defensive capabilities with medium chance to evade enemy attacks, which is really good. And of course, the random key bonus is even higher than before, so now it should be even easier. Because you're guaranteed 5 key or more, you should easily get the 18 key, and then you don't have to worry about the skinny Gotenks majority of the time. Like, imagine getting a double 12 key skinny Gotenks, that would hurt so much. And the effects of the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is now a 50% chance. Before it was a 30% chance, so that just makes them a lot more reliable, so it's a very nice upgrade. In terms of where I rank them in EZA LRs, I have no idea, because I don't have experience on the other EZA LRs, but I definitely can see them being better than Majin Vegeta at the very least, I think. I'm pretty sure. For the Tech Super Boo EZA, Tech types Key plus 3, 100% stat boost, raises attack for 1 turn, supreme damage to the enemy, a medium chance to stun the enemy, defense plus 130% with his passive skill, medium chance to evade enemy's attack, medium chance to perform a critical hit. So that's good. Built-in dodge and built-in crit means you can just go full additionals. Recovers 30% of damage dealt as HP. So he doesn't get any attack other than the raise attack, which is a bit weird. I don't know if he is usable or not, because, I mean, for heal back it's nice. It's just that where's the attack to even get, like, a certain amount, and then you have the problem of facing like high defensive enemies, such as like the legendary Goku event or the legendary Vegeta event. The only real attacks you're gonna get is from the super attack, as well as the link skills. For Int Vegeta's EZA, next up is the EZA Int Vegeta. He is, for his leader skill, an Int and physical type, Ki plus 3, HP attack and defense plus 90%. His super attack raises attack and defense for 3 turns, which is a 50% chance on the attack and defense, I believe. So that's actually really good. And then supreme damage to the enemy. Attack and defense plus 120% at the start of the turn. Attack plus 30% and defense plus 20% per key sphere obtained. Evade chance plus 10% at the start of every single turn up to 30%. So he's going to have a built-in 30% dodge chance as an int unit after 3 turns of him. And so he's going to be a nice defensive unit to have. And as long as you grab some int orbs, he can stack up his defense quite a lot. And not only that, he changes tech key spheres to int key spheres if there is a character named Goku attacking in the same turn. Recovers HP with candy as well, which is a useless effect. For the STR Goku, his leader skill is AGL and STR types Ki plus 3, HP attack defense plus 90%. Raises allies attack by 30% for 2 turns. That's a really good super attack mechanic because it goes for 2 turns. Supreme damage, attack defense plus 120%. Okay, it's kind of exactly the same as Vegeta, but for STR orbs. Instead of dodge chance, he gets crit chance, which I find a lot better for a Nuka, of course. Changes physical key spheres to STR key spheres if there's a character named Vegeta attacking in the same turn. Now, generally, I think the Goku is going to be ran more because you have the option of running Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta with him. And that way, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta gets the unit super attack, and also Goku gets his full passive, changing the orbs to STR, making him, you know, nuke better. It might change the physical orbs, which might hinder the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, but at least Vegeta gets some sort of key through his passive, and I guess maybe the links won't be the greatest, but it's whatever. And then finally, to end things off, we're going to look at the 2 base EZA Vegetos. The Int one is an all types leader, 3 key and 80% stat boost. His 12 key raises allies attack by 30% for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to the enemy. Passive skills attack and defense plus 150%, and additional attack plus 20% per key sphere obtained, crit chance plus 5% per attack performed up to 30%. 3 key to all allies, no support on that part other than the key. Launches an additional attack with a high chance for it to be a super attack, so that will build up his crit chance as well. And also provide a raise allies attack buff twice, potentially. For the Tech Vegeto, same leader skill, same effect other than he raises allies attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn instead of just the attack, which is better, obviously, than the Int one. Then the Tech is an attack and defense plus 150%, an additional defense plus 15% per key sphere obtained, evade chance plus 5% per attack received, up to 30%, attack and defense plus 30% to all allies, launches an additional attack with a high chance to do a super attack. I generally think the tech one is a little bit better because obviously the attack defense raise is a lot nicer than just solo ki. I think you can get around having a lack of ki compared to a nice attack and defense boost. Plus, he's got the evade chance, which means you can put him in the third slot and be all good. And then he raises his own defense on the super as well, making him a little bit more of like a floater unit than just like a main rotation kind of character. Which is like for these like non-Dokkan Fest EZAs is generally what we look for, I think. But yeah, that's going to be wrapping up for this news video. I don't think we're going to get information for Mighty Mask until the data download, because I don't think Dokkan thinks it's worthy to post the information for Mighty Mask on their Twitter account, because it's where we get all their information. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on the daily content. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.